fun never stops when it comes to Cowboy Bebop. Take a look at the new Cowboy Bebop Netflix comics and their stunning cover art. Getting ready to go after comic book consumers with a new comic book series based on the Netflix show, not the original anime. These are based on the Netflix show. And they've decided to scam consumers. So one of the reasons that mainstream comics kind of stay afloat are through variant covers. How this works basically is they'll release a comic book, right? And there's the standard cover. That's the most printed cover. Then there's usually a variant cover that might be just as printed, but slightly less. I'm not sure on exact numbers. Then there's variant covers that are like, so if you order 10 issues, you get one issue of that cover. You order 20, you get one issue. If you order 30, you get one issue. Like it's like they call it like 2 in 10 or 1 in 10 or 1 in 20. If you follow what I'm saying. Basically, you buy a whole bunch of issues, you get 1 or 2 of these variant covers, and those end up costing more money, and people go crazy about them. They're the way that it's a way for the comic book shop to make money back, but it's very anti-consumer, and it also forces comic shops to buy a lot of issues of the same comic so that they can get that variant cover. Well, it looks like Cowboy Bebop is going to do that with stunning covers. These covers are ugly. Ugly. I want to show you guys these because they're a sight to behold. So look at this one. This is of Spike lighting a cigarette. It's ugly. Okay. And what's funny about this is supposed to appeal to anime manga fans. That's what they're trying to do here. They're taking a Japanese property and making an American comic book out of it. These are probably going to be worse than the show. I don't think these will be any good. First off, they're not, you don't have Japanese people working on it. These are all American people. And a lot of the American talent sucks. But these covers are being praised. Like, look at this. Kind of lazy. Faye looks terrible. Very terrible. This one, I think, is my favorite. And it's not even that great. Like, why is she shooting the hole in the wall with the wanted posters? Oh man! And so this one, black and white version of the main cover, and then here's the main cover right here. So, and then you just have a lazy picture from the Netflix show. Awesome. So that's it. And you know what's funny is all of these websites, IGN, there's a couple that are covering these covers. And they're like, oh, they're so amazing. Art I've never seen. Art that is so good. I can't believe they brought a top-tier talent. Top-tier talent. Top-tier talent right here, folks. And they're also selling shoes now. The merchandise is just rolling out. They really do expect this to be a huge hit. And it could be. I don't know. You know, after Shang-Chi, who knows, man? I don't want to call failure or success stories. I will talk about things, and I think this is a scam. The comic book covers are a scam. Shoes are a scam. These shoes are ugly. They just have a little Cowboy Bebop logo over here. Red right here. Oh, my God. Please consume me. Consume. We can go to the show, too. I never covered this. This was an interview done with one of the showrunners. I think the showrunner. And he talks about the show to Polygon. And a couple things that I found really interesting about this. One of the first things he talks about with the show is the multiculturalism, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I'm saying of all of the things that you could talk about like as a reason that you want to bring Cowboy Bebop to live action television, like that's your reason. That was kind of just in the background of the show. There was a lot of multiculturalism in the show, but it wasn't at the forefront. It was part of the background. They were more focused on telling a good story, which is one of the reasons why so many people love the show. But it doesn't stop there. I noticed some stuff when he talked about the characters. To talk about Spike, to carve out a story for Spike, we need to give Julia a sturdier arc. Basically, we can't just have Spike. Spike needs to have a woman with him to be anything worthwhile. Jet Black as an ex-cop, as a black ex-cop in 2021, may have broader socio-political implications in the show. But instead of getting into specifics of the character's new arc, and then it goes into this. But I just thought this, okay, so Jet Black is a black ex-cop, and you're going to dive into 2021 socio-political implications in the show. It says it right here. Okay. Yeah. We're set way in the future, but let's dive into 2021's problems. God, man. This show, I have such low expectations for. Go here. As for Faye's extremely anime hot pants, they were swapped out for a full body leather suit. Namek is frank. If I never saw Cowboy Bebop, this tells me the story that this woman is a survivor. Ugh. So what are the things he's excited about? Multiculturalism, making Jet Black's police story broad and lining up into 2021, and Spike depending on a female character for his arc. And then, of course, Faye being a survivor. So, show's going to be very depressing. I don't think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be full of woke politics. And we're in for a bumpy ride, ladies and gentlemen. But the comic book covers, absolutely disgraceful. And this ain't going to help mainstream comics. I just find it funny. Hey, comics are hurting. What are we going to do? Oh, well, let's just co-op anime and just make comic book adaptations of anime. That'll work. I mean, we already have that. It's called manga. Even though I don't think Cowboy Bebop started as a manga. I think it was anime first, and then they did some manga spin-offs. I might be wrong on that. So if I'm wrong on that, I apologize. I could swear that it was originally just an anime first. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.